Spell a Story is a spelling game on Android for children ages 4 to 6. It follows research previously done by our client, Dr. Walter Evans, on using nursery rhyme DVDs coupled with teacher training and classroom use to dramatically improve vocabulary and reading scores for kindergarten children at risk for falling behind. Spell a Story makes this idea interactive by teaching spelling through Mad Lib-style storytelling, where children can choose words to fill in the blank during a story, but only words that they have spelled correctly in-game. Sprint 1 was focused on concretizing our client's ideas for gameplay into a system of objects we could all understand and work with in code, as well as establishing an efficient but sane storage mechanism for our game data. I won't bore you with the details on storage, but we are essentially using CSV files to hold all the words for players to spell in the game, as well as codes for the sounds that make up each word when spoken aloud. These are called phonemes and are the smallest phonetic unit in spoken language. For example, br in bridge or k in lick. Listed here are all of the phonemes that are being taught to players in the first of 4 levels of gameplay, which we chose to focus on for this sprint. Under each phoneme will be a scrolling list of pictures of things that contain that phoneme. Our client is still working on the graphics, so we're using buttons as placeholders for now. Let's try to spell the word bridge. For this first level of gameplay, the word is read out loud and a picture is shown at the top of the screen. We are waiting on both audio and visual assets from our client, so for now it literally tells you the word and how to spell it. However, the core gameplay remains the same. Once you hear the word, tap on the correct phoneme and it will appear at the top of the screen beneath the picture. Tap on the wrong one and you will get visual and auditory feedback. Complete the word successfully to add to your word bank to use for stories. During this sprint, we made excellent progress on our game mechanics and back-end design. We will have more work to do on our visual design once we have access to our art assets, and menu navigation that we had originally planned will be a focus during the next sprint. However, we are in a great spot thanks to the extra time we took to define our terms so we could communicate clearly about concepts in our app. And we discussed a common API for dealing with words and phonemes, allowing us to come up with a stable storage solution and an object hierarchy that'll make later sprints a breeze.